I'm here with Mark Nelson of Rio Grande, and we're going to put together a terrific chainmail bracelet, right?
Chainmail bracelet with some nice blue beads in between.
See, now that's a nice different twist, because with the beads in between.
Yeah, it adds the color and a little pizzazz to the whole chainmail bracelet. It's a Byzantine weave and a variation of it. And basically what I want to do is go through and show the different steps to get to this point.
Okay.
It's basically configured of certain sections of Byzantine chain.
Which are really just jump rings that we're using.
Just
and
jump
what could be
rings.
more affordable.
Right. Very affordable and very easy to do. To hold on to them, I'm going to go ahead and use a paper clip to get started with. I'm going to put 2 on. And everything's in this pattern is done in 2s. And to help things look a little easier, I used a copper jump ring. And it's 1 through 2.
Okay.
And close it.
Right.
And I'm right-handed, so I have to hold that and get this one. And we're going to take 1 and go through 2 again. The same 2 silver ones. And close it.
Okay. So it's all in groups of 2. Yeah.
Groups in 2. And now I can take it and hold it with my fingers. Have something to hold on to. And I'm going to do a couple silver ones. I'm going to pass 1 through 2.
It's always so fascinating to be able to do chainmail. Looks, you're doing it completely differently than it looks, you know, when you see it.
And here again, you always remember to twist the jump rings open and never pull them apart.
Okay.
Twisting them keeps them in shape.
And it's probably easier if they're already open before you start building.
Yes, much easier, much easier. And now that we have this, we're done with step 1.
Okay.
And then we will go to step 2. And to do step 2, what we need to do is I hold on to this like that, and I'm going to take the silver rings and put 1 over like that.
Okay.
And then you come in between the 2, open them up, and you grab the same 2 silver ones and pull up.
Oh.
And that's what gives you that nice crisscross pattern.
Yeah, that kind of Byzantine design.
And I'll just let them fall and grab the last 2 in there. Go ahead and let those fall. And there again, I'm going to pass these through to the 2 silver ones. And close it. There we go.
You could hear that click too.
Click. And that click is good, a good sound, because it lets you know that they are fully closed and you won't be snagging any kind of stray threads through them. So now all we need to do is just shake it out and make sure that we can get all our pieces here.
Okay.
And what we'll have is the first half of our section. We have our first 6 pieces, and then the 2 right here are the bridge to the next 6. And what we'll do is we'll add those on in reverse and complete the section just doing the same things we did, just in reverse.
Okay.
Okay?
Great. So the 2 in the middle are kind of the connectors.
They're the bridge, the connector between the 2 halves.
Perfect.
And if you put them all together, what you look like is a section that looks a little bit like this, and sometimes you have to play with it. There we go. And you get those nice crisscross patterns. And you can see the bridge in the middle between the 2 sections.
Absolutely. And that's the exact same thing, you know, completed, just in the smaller version, which is what you do for the bracelet.
Exactly. These are 5mm jump rings. So all we need to do now is connect it to one of these blue sections with the bead.
The crystal.
Let's see what we can do with my fingers here. It's already opened.
Okay.
And we're just going to slide it through the last 2 in that section. And then we have it like that. Sometimes if you keep a little tension on it, it helps keep the whole thing together.
Okay.
So we're just going to go ahead and get ready here, and then just close it up.
I just think adding that crystal in the center just gives it a whole new dimension.
It does, adds a lot of color to it, and you can do any kind of colors that you might like. So.
Okay, now how do you prepare the blue crystals to go on there?
The blue crystals. What you're going to do is take a piece of wire about 1 1/4 long, and simply you want a big loop because you're going to pass 2 jump rings through it. So go all the way around, nice big loop, and then kind of give it make it centered.
Okay.
And then simply find your hole and put the bead on, and do the same to the other side.
Let's make another loop.
Make another loop. And we'll close it up here. I'm not closing them all the way because I'm leaving them open just a little bit so I can hook it on.
Okay.
And what you want to make sure, though, is that they are flat.
They're flat. And of course, we showed you how to hook it on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's perfect. And as you said, you can make those in any different colors or
any different colors. You could
whatever
add multiple beads. You could have 3 beads. It just depends
and
on
then,
what
of
you like.
course, to finish it, you would just add a clasp onto it?
Just add a clasp, any kind you like. I prefer the big lobster ones. It makes it easier to take on and off.
Yeah, perfect. Well, let's take a look at the finished project. That was great, Mark. We'll be right back.